Chosen one, it's time to tell you everything. I am speaking to you now because you have reached a moment that cannot be delayed, and if you turn away, you may miss what your soul has been waiting for all this time. You have felt the pressure, the confusion, the quiet pull inside you, and I am telling you clearly that it was never random. It was always me guiding you here. This is the moment where I begin to uncover what has been hidden from you, the reasons behind your struggles, the truth behind your waiting, and the purpose that has been forming inside you. Listen closely, because what you are about to understand will change how you see your past, your present, and what is coming next in your life. Type Amen to affirm. I am not speaking to everyone. I am speaking to you because you have endured more than most people could carry without breaking. You have questioned why things were taken from you, why doors closed without warning, and why people walked away when you needed them the most. I allowed certain things to fall apart so that you would not build your life on what was never meant to last. I know it felt like loss, but it was protection, even when you could not see it clearly. Right now, I am opening your understanding so you can see that nothing you went through was wasted, not even the pain you tried to forget. Before you go any further, take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because it helps this reach those who are also searching for truth and need to hear it right now. You keep asking for clarity, and now I am giving it to you without hiding anything. The reason you felt different, the reason you could not fully fit into places that seemed normal for others, is because you were never designed to live like everyone else. I placed something inside you that sets you apart, something that cannot be ignored or silenced forever. Even when you tried to blend in, there was a quiet voice inside you, reminding you that you were meant for more. That voice was me, and I never stopped speaking, even when you felt alone. What you are feeling right now is not confusion, it is awakening. It is the moment where everything begins to connect, even the parts that once seemed broken. I am revealing to you that your life has been under my watch the entire time, even in moments when you thought I was silent. You were being shaped, prepared, and strengthened in ways that could only happen through real experiences, not comfort. I did not choose an easy path for you because I knew your strength could handle something greater. Type 1111 if you believe. You may not fully understand it yet, but the timing of this moment is not accidental. I waited until you were strong enough to hear this truth without fear taking over your heart. There were things you were not ready to carry before, but now you have grown, even if you do not give yourself credit for it. You have learned through pain, through patience, and through waiting when everything inside you wanted to rush forward. That growth is the reason I am speaking to you like this now. I want you to understand something clearly. You are not behind in life. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am about to do in your life. The delays were not punishments, they were part of the preparation. If I had given you everything you wanted earlier, you would not have been ready to handle it, and it would have overwhelmed you instead of blessing you. I see what you cannot see, and I move in ways that protect your future even when your present feels uncertain. There were nights when you felt like giving up, moments when you questioned your worth and your purpose. I was there in those moments, even when you did not feel my presence. I was holding you together when everything inside you felt like it was falling apart. You did not survive those moments by accident. You survived because I was with you. That is something I need you to remember moving forward, because what is coming next will require you to trust that I am still with you. I am telling you everything now because you are stepping into a new phase of your life. This is not a small change. It is a shift that will affect how you think, how you move, and how you see yourself. You are not the same person you were before, even if you still carry some of the same fears. I am removing what no longer belongs in your life, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. What I am bringing into your life will require space, and that means some things must be released. You have been chosen, not because you are perfect, but because you were willing to keep going when it would have been easier to stop. That willingness is what makes you different. I do not look for perfection. I look for a heart that is willing to grow, to learn, and to trust me, even when the path is not clear. You have shown that, even in your weakest moments, and that is why I am entrusting you with more now. The truth I am revealing is not meant to scare you, it is meant to prepare you. There are opportunities coming that will require you to step out of your comfort zone. There are connections that will enter your life that will change how you see yourself. You will be placed in situations where your voice matters more than you think. Do not shrink back when those moments come, because they are part of what you have been prepared for. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. I need you to stop doubting yourself the way you have been. The thoughts that tell you that you are not enough, that you are too late, or that you cannot handle what is ahead are not from me. I have already seen your strength, and I know what you are capable of becoming. You do not need to have everything figured out. You just need to trust me one step at a time. I will guide you in ways that make sense when the time comes. Everything I am telling you right now is leading you toward a breakthrough that you have been waiting for. It may not come in the way you expect, but it will come in the way that is best for you. I am aligning things behind the scenes, even when you cannot see any movement in your life. What feels slow to you is actually precise timing on my part. Nothing is delayed. Everything is being placed exactly where it needs to be. That quiet persistence is what brought you here, into this space where truth is no longer hidden from you. I am continuing to open your understanding because you are ready to receive what comes next. The path ahead will begin to make sense in ways that once felt impossible. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There were times when you believed you had been forgotten, when silence surrounded your prayers and nothing seemed to change. I want you to know that silence was not absence. It was preparation taking place beneath the surface of your life. I was arranging things that you could not yet see, protecting you from outcomes that would have harmed you. Even when your patience felt like it was running out, I was still working in ways that required time. Now you are stepping into a season where what was hidden will begin to reveal itself. You have been carrying questions about your purpose, wondering why your journey has been so different from those around you. The truth is that your path was never meant to look like theirs, because your calling is unique to you. I designed your experiences to shape you in a way that prepares you for something specific. Every challenge you faced added something to your strength, even if it felt like it was taking something away from you at the time. Nothing you went through was empty. Every part of it has meaning. I need you to release the idea that your life should have followed a certain timeline. The expectations you placed on yourself were influenced by what you saw others doing, not by what I planned for you. Your journey is unfolding in its own time, and it is aligned with what you are meant to carry. You are not late. You are being positioned. What is coming to you will make sense when you look back and see how every delay served a purpose. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is a shift happening inside you right now, even if you cannot fully describe it. You are beginning to think differently, to feel differently, and to see things with a clarity that was not there before. This is not confusion, it is transformation. I am renewing your mind so you can step into what is ahead without being held back by old fears. You are being prepared to move forward with confidence, even if the path is not fully visible yet. I want you to pay attention to the way your heart responds to what you are hearing right now. There is a sense of recognition inside you, a feeling that something is aligning with truth. That is because what I am telling you is not new to your spirit. It is something you have always known deep down. You may have doubted it at times, but it never left you completely. Now it is rising to the surface so you can walk in it fully. You have been through situations that tested your trust, especially when things did not turn out the way you hoped. Those experiences were not meant to break your faith, they were meant to strengthen it. You learned how to stand even when support was not there, and that is a strength that will serve you in what is coming. You are not as fragile as you once believed. You are stronger than you realize. I see that strength clearly, even when you struggle to see it yourself. As you move forward, there will be moments where you are asked to step into something new. It may feel unfamiliar, and you may question whether you are ready for it. I am telling you now that you are ready, even if you do not feel fully prepared. Growth often requires stepping into spaces that feel uncertain at first. Trust that I will guide you through those moments, just as I have guided you through everything before. There are connections that will come into your life that are aligned with where you are going, not where you have been. These people will see something in you that others overlooked or misunderstood. They will recognize your value, not because you prove it, but because it is already there. I am aligning you with those who are meant to walk alongside you in this next chapter. Do not hold on to those who cannot grow with you, because they are not meant for where you are going. You may also notice that certain things no longer feel right for you, even if they once brought you comfort. That is because you are outgrowing what used to fit your life. This is a natural part of your growth, not something to resist. Let go of what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. I will replace it with what is meant for you, even if it takes time to fully unfold. There is a peace that is beginning to settle within you, even if everything around you is not yet in place. That peace is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. It is not based on circumstances, it is based on trust. I am giving you that peace so you can move forward without fear controlling your decisions. Hold on to that feeling, because it will guide you when things feel uncertain. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. What is ahead of you is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to elevate you. You are stepping into a space where your voice, your presence, and your actions will carry more weight than before. This is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. You have been prepared for this in ways you may not even realize. Trust that everything you need will be available to you when the time comes. You have been asking for a sign, something to confirm that you are on the right path. This is that confirmation. I am speaking to you clearly so you can move forward without hesitation. You do not need to keep searching for answers outside of yourself. The truth is already being revealed to you, step by step. As this continues, you will begin to see changes not only in your circumstances, but also in how you respond to them. You will react with more clarity, more patience, and more confidence. That is the result of the growth you have been going through. You are becoming someone who can handle what is coming, not someone who will be overwhelmed by it. Stay with me, because there is still more that you need to understand. What I am revealing is building layer by layer, and each part is preparing you for the next. Do not rush this process. Allow it to unfold naturally. You are being guided in a way that is intentional and precise. This is the part of your journey where you stop searching for confirmation in the world and start trusting what is already alive in your spirit. I am drawing your attention inward because that is where your clarity begins to form. When you listen closely, you will notice that the confusion that once surrounded you is slowly losing its power. Type 1010 if you trust God. There is a reason why certain things in your life stopped working, even when you tried to fix them. You were not meant to stay in spaces that limited your growth or kept you tied to a version of yourself that you have already outgrown. I close those doors not to punish you, but to redirect you towards something that aligns with your true path. It may have felt painful in the moment, but it was necessary for what is ahead. You cannot carry your past into your future if it no longer fits who you are becoming. You are stepping into a deeper level of understanding, one that requires you to let go of old ways of thinking. The beliefs that once held you back are beginning to fall away, even if you still feel their presence at times. This is a process, and it will not happen all at once. I am guiding you through it, step by step, so that you can grow without feeling overwhelmed. Trust the pace, even when you wish things would move faster. There are things about you that you have not fully accepted yet, parts of your identity that you have questioned or even tried to hide. I am bringing those parts into the light because they are not weaknesses, they are strengths that have not yet been understood. What makes you different is not something to be fixed, it is something to be embraced. I created you with intention, and nothing about you was a mistake. When you begin to accept yourself fully, you will see your life begin to shift in ways that feel natural and right. Type 555 to affirm. You have spent a long time trying to prove your worth, trying to show others that you are capable, that you matter, that you deserve to be seen. I need you to understand that your worth has never been dependent on how others respond to you. It has always been within you, unchanging and constant. The approval you have been seeking from others cannot compare to the truth of who you are. When you stop chasing validation, you create space for something deeper to enter your life. I am also preparing you for a level of responsibility that requires maturity and clarity. What is coming to you is not small, and it will require you to stand firmly in who you are. There will be moments where you are tested, where your patience, your faith, and your confidence are challenged. Do not see these moments as setbacks. They are confirmations that you are stepping into something greater. Every test you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. You may notice that your circle is changing, that some people are becoming distant while new connections begin to form. This is not something to fear. It is a natural part of your growth. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next chapter. I am aligning you with those who understand your journey and support your growth. Trust the changes, even when they feel uncomfortable at first. There is also a healing taking place within you, one that goes deeper than what you can see on the surface. Old wounds, past disappointments, and moments of pain are being addressed in ways that bring you peace. This healing is not about forgetting what happened, it is about releasing the hold it has on you. You are being freed from the weight of your past, so you can move forward without carrying unnecessary burdens. Allow yourself to feel this process without resisting it. As you continue, you will begin to notice opportunities appearing in unexpected ways. These opportunities may not look like what you imagined, but they will align with where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the doors that open, even if they seem small at first. Sometimes, the smallest steps lead to the biggest changes. I am guiding you toward what is meant for you, one step at a time. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible, but this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. You are also being called to trust yourself more than you have in the past. The doubt that once controlled your decisions is beginning to fade, even if it still appears from time to time. I am strengthening your inner voice so that you can move forward with confidence. You do not need to second-guess every step. You need to trust that you are being guided. When you move with that trust, things begin to flow more naturally. There will be moments where you feel like you are stepping into the unknown, where the path ahead is not fully clear. I want you to understand that this is where faith becomes real. It is easy to move forward when everything is certain, but true growth happens when you trust without having all the answers. I am asking you to walk with me, even when you cannot see the full picture. I will reveal what you need to know at the right time. The truth I am sharing with you is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to empower you. You are not being given more than you can handle. You are being given exactly what you are ready for. Every part of this journey is designed with purpose, even when it feels uncertain. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every step you take. As you move forward, remember that you do not need to rush into anything. Take your time to understand what is unfolding, to feel your way through the changes that are happening. There is no need to force anything. Everything will come together in its own time. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. That steadiness is not coming from your circumstances. It is coming from the alignment that is forming between you and the path I have prepared for you. I am grounding you so that you are not shaken by every change that happens around you. When you learn to stand firm within yourself, the outside world loses its power to control how you feel. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There is something I need you to understand very clearly now, and it is something you may have struggled to accept before. You are not meant to chase everything that looks like an opportunity. Not every open door is meant for you, and not every path that seems easy will lead you where you are supposed to go. I am teaching you discernment, the ability to recognize what is right for you and what is not. This will protect you from wasting your energy on things that do not belong in your life. You have been learning how to listen in a deeper way, not just with your ears, but with your spirit. There is a quiet knowing that has been growing inside you, something that does not rely on outside validation. That knowing is your connection to truth, and it is becoming stronger the more you trust it. I am strengthening that connection so you can move forward with clarity, even when others do not understand your decisions. You do not need everyone to agree with your path. You only need to stay aligned with it. There were moments in your past where you ignored this inner knowing, where you followed what others expected instead of what you felt was right. Those moments taught you valuable lessons, even if they came with consequences. You now understand what it feels like to go against yourself, and you know how it affects your peace. That understanding is part of your growth, and it will guide you moving forward. You are no longer the same person who made those choices without awareness. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. I am also preparing you to handle success in a way that does not change who you are at your core. What is coming into your life will bring growth, recognition, and opportunities that you may not have imagined before. It is important that you remain grounded as these things unfold. Do not let external success define your identity, because your identity is already secure in who you are. Stay connected to your values, and you will be able to navigate what is ahead with wisdom. You may notice that your perspective on life is changing, that things you once cared deeply about no longer hold the same importance. This is not loss, it is clarity. You are beginning to see what truly matters and what does not. This shift allows you to focus your energy on what aligns with your purpose. Let go of what no longer feels meaningful and trust that you are making space for something better. There is also a deeper level of peace that is becoming available to you, one that is not dependent on everything going perfectly. This peace comes from trust, from knowing that you are not alone in your journey. Even when things feel uncertain, there is a calmness that reminds you that everything is unfolding as it should. Hold on to that peace, because it will guide you through moments of doubt. It is a sign that you are moving in alignment with what is meant for you. I want you to understand that your voice matters more than you have allowed yourself to believe. There are things you are meant to say, ideas you are meant to share, and truths you are meant to express. Do not hold back out of fear of being misunderstood. Not everyone will understand you, and that is okay. What matters is that you remain true to what you know is right within you. You are also being prepared to lead in ways that may not have been obvious before. Leadership does not always look like standing in front of others. It can be as simple as influencing those around you through your actions and choices. The way you carry yourself, the way you respond to challenges, and the way you treat others all have an impact. You are setting an example, even when you are not aware of it. Be mindful of how you show up, because it matters more than you think. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There will be moments where you are tempted to return to old patterns, to choices that once felt comfortable but no longer serve you. These moments are tests of your growth, not signs that you have failed. Recognize them for what they are and choose differently. Each time you make a new choice, you strengthen the path you are on. You are building a new way of living, one that is aligned with your true self. You have also been given a level of resilience that will carry you through whatever comes next. You have faced challenges that could have broken you, but you are still here, still moving forward. That resilience is not something everyone has, and it is one of your greatest strengths. Do not underestimate what you have already overcome. It is proof that you are capable of handling what is ahead. As you continue, you will begin to see connections between things that once seemed unrelated. Moments from your past, lessons you learned, and experiences you had will start to come together in a way that makes sense. This is the unfolding of your story, the way everything aligns when you are on the right path. Nothing is random, everything has its place. I am guiding you toward a life that feels authentic, one where you are not trying to be someone you are not. This authenticity will attract the right opportunities, the right people, and the right experiences. You do not need to force anything, you only need to remain true to yourself. When you do that, everything begins to flow more naturally. Stay with this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. Growth often feels uncomfortable because it requires change. You are not losing yourself, you are becoming more of who you truly are. Trust that this transformation is leading you somewhere meaningful. There is still more to understand, and I will continue to reveal it to you as you move forward. This shift will change the way you handle situations, the way you respond to people, and the way you move forward. What once felt overwhelming will begin to feel manageable because you are no longer facing it the same way. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There is a deeper level of truth I need you to accept now, and it may challenge the way you have been thinking. You have been waiting for everything to feel perfect before taking your next step, but perfection was never the requirement. Growth happens in motion, not in waiting for the perfect moment. I am calling you to move forward even when you still have doubts, even when everything is not fully figured out. Trust is built through action, not hesitation. You have already been given signs, small moments where things aligned in ways that caught your attention. At the time, you may have dismissed them or questioned their meaning. But those moments were not coincidences, they were confirmations that you are being guided. I speak in ways that require you to be present, to notice, and to trust what you feel. The more you pay attention, the more clearly you will see the direction you are being led. Type 1111 if you believe. You are also being asked to release control in areas where you have been holding on too tightly. Not everything is meant to be managed by you. Some things are meant to unfold naturally. When you try to control every outcome, you create resistance that blocks the flow of what is meant for you. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means trusting that there is a greater plan at work. When you release that control, you create space for something better to enter your life. There is a courage growing inside you, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. It is showing up in the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you begin to stand up for yourself. This courage is not loud or aggressive, it is steady and quiet. It allows you to move forward without needing approval from others. I am strengthening this part of you so that you can walk your path with confidence. You have spent a long time adjusting yourself to fit into environments that were not aligned with who you are. You made yourself smaller in order to feel accepted, and in doing so, you lost connection with parts of yourself. I am restoring that connection now. You are no longer required to shrink to fit into places that cannot hold your growth. You are being called to step fully into who you are without apology. As this continues, you may feel moments of discomfort, especially when you begin to act differently than you used to. This discomfort is not a sign that something is wrong, it is a sign that something is changing. Growth often feels unfamiliar because it takes you out of what you have known. Stay with that feeling, do not run from it. It is part of your transformation. You are also learning how to trust your decisions without constantly seeking reassurance. In the past, you may have looked to others to confirm what you already felt inside. Now you are being guided to rely on your own understanding. This does not mean isolating yourself, it means strengthening your inner confidence. When you trust yourself, you move with a sense of certainty that cannot be easily shaken. There are new opportunities approaching that will require you to step forward with that confidence. They may not look exactly like what you expected, but they will align with your growth. Do not dismiss them because they feel unfamiliar. Sometimes what is meant for you comes in a form that challenges your expectations. Be open to what is being presented to you. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. You are also being reminded to take care of yourself in ways you may have neglected before.